Love is a commitment. Wow. Commitment is a big word, especially in our time and in our generation and in our age. People run away from commitment. People don't want to commit, right? People are very careful around commitment. But love is a commitment. If you're not ready for commitment, you're not ready for love, right? And when we talk about commitment, we're talking about a pledge, okay, or a bind. You're pledging or you're being bound to a cause or a policy. You're being bound to a cause or a policy, and that's why if we talk about romantic love, we're talking about a pledge. It's a bind. You're being bound to a cause or to a policy, right? It means to be dedicated to. You are dedicated to. You resolve to remain in a long-term relationship. That's what commitment is all about, right? Unfortunately, today, people don't want to commit. I remember as I was thinking about this commitment, I told you, this is not just talking about romantic love, right? This is talking about all forms of love, with friends, with siblings, with parents, with spouses. I'm reminded of the story that a boss of mine shared with me a couple of years back. And he was telling me that he has, I think, 2 or 3 friends. I cannot remember the exact number. And every year, since the last 20 years, these friends have met at a particular location, right? Same place, at about the same time of the year for 20 years. And they have pictures of themselves sitting in an exact position, in an exact manner for this past 20 years. So actually, they can put in front of you the pictures of the last 20 years, and you will see how they were aging, how all of them were aging. But from 20 years ago till now, they kept a commitment to meet in a certain place at a certain time of the year, come what may. Come rain, come shine. They have money, they don't have money. They feel good, they don't feel good. Every single time of the year, they met in this place for the last 20 years. That's amazing. That's commitment. That's commitment. It's not based on how I feel. I feel butterflies in my stomach. I feel good. You're well behaved, so I'm going to meet you. No, it has nothing to do with that. It has something to do with commitment. Commitment is a matter of no matter what. That's commitment. It's through thick and thin. It doesn't matter what's going on around. I'm going to stick to it. I've made a commitment. And I'm going to keep to my commitment. Unfortunately, our world is a world that is now giving people a way of escape. So people tie what we call prenups these days. Some people put so much pressure on their spouses that they even become sick. They're only telling them, you're going to be loved, you're going to be cared for, you're going to be taken care of if you look in a particular way. You're going to be cared for, you're going to be sought after if you behave in a particular way. Once you don't behave that way, I'm out. Can you imagine? How can love go like that? What love got to do with it? How can love develop like that when there is no commitment? Right? But real love, true love, is talking about deep commitment, where we are saying, no matter what, this is going to work. No matter what, I'm going to love you. Right? I know you as my sibling, you don't show up for me every time. I know, there are differences that we have, but guess what? I'm going to love you no matter what. That's the kind of love we're talking about. No matter what kind of love. Through thick and thin.